Football fans, stay with me on this one, because what I'm about to share could shake the football world to its very core. Don't skip, don't fast forward, because the truth of what's unfolding is far bigger, far stranger, and far more dramatic than anything we've seen in years. Tonight, a secret has slipped through the cracks, a letter has been spotted, and behind that single letter may lie the biggest confirmation of them all. Kylian Mbappe, the Ballon d'Or 2025 winner. And yes, Fabrizio Romano has just dropped his confirmation. For weeks, whispers have been circling. Insiders in Paris, journalists in Madrid, and anonymous sources close to FIFA all hinted that this year's Ballon d'Or would carry an air of inevitability. But nobody had proof. Nobody had evidence. And then, out of nowhere, a document surfaces. A strange, half-finished letter stamped, signed, but not yet published. A leak from behind the doors of France Football, the organizers of the Ballon d'Or. On that page, only fragments are visible, but one detail stands out crystal clear. The winner's name is blurred, smudged, but a single capital letter remains. And that letter is K. Immediately, theories explode. Who could it be? Some suggest it might be Kane, others joke about Kvaratskhelia, a few even whisper about Kevin De Bruyne making a late run. But deep down, football fans around the globe already know the truth. In a season where Paris erupted, Madrid trembled, and defenders across Europe were left helpless, there is only one player whose initial dominates the headlines: Kylian Mbappe, the kid from Bondi who became a global icon, the superstar who was destined to stand on that golden stage. Now here's where it gets even more intense. As the rumors hit social media, Fabrizio Romano steps forward. Fans hold their breath. They know what it means when Fabrizio tweets. His words carry weight, his confirmations are gospel. And tonight, Romano doesn't disappoint. In his trademark style, he reveals, exclusive, Ballon d'Or 2025 winner has already been decided. The announcement is coming, but the decision is sealed. And yes, all signs point to Kylian Mbappe. Here we go. 3 words. Here we go. The words that send shockwaves through football Twitter. The words that confirm what so many already suspected but dared not believe. Mbappe, after years of waiting, after finishing runner-up, after fighting his way to the top of Europe, has finally done it. The golden ball, the crown jewel of football, is his. But let's rewind. Let's look at how we arrived here. Mbappe's season was not just good, it was historic. At his club, he didn't just score goals, he redefined what it meant to dominate a league. Week after week, defenders tried to double-mark him. Goalkeepers studied hours of footage. Managers built entire tactical plans around stopping him. None of it worked. His pace remained uncatchable, his finishing deadly, his confidence unshakable. Every time he stepped onto the pitch, it felt inevitable that he would score. And then came Europe, the Champions League, the stage where legends are made and careers are defined. Mbappe's performances were nothing short of outrageous. Goals in the group stages, decisive strikes in the knockouts, and a final where he didn't just play, he owned the spotlight. It was the kind of campaign that leaves voters with no choice. The kind of season where every journalist at France Football already knows the answer before the envelope is even sealed. Meanwhile, his rivals stumbled. Messi had magic, but not the consistency. Haaland scored goals, but lacked the all-round dominance. Vinicius shone, but not on every stage. Mbappe, on the other hand, was relentless. 90 minutes after 90 minutes, he produced. And that's why, when the mysterious letter with the K leaked, most didn't even question it. They just nodded and said, of course, it had to be him. Now picture this moment. Imagine the Grand Theater in Paris. The lights dim. The legends of the game take their seats. Cameras flash. The Ballon d'Or trophy glitters under the spotlight. The host walks onto the stage, envelope in hand. Around the world, millions are watching live. And in that room, Mbappe sits in the front row. His suit tailored perfectly, his expression calm, but his heart racing. He knows. We all know. But tradition demands the suspense. The host opens the envelope slowly. The pause stretches out. And the Ballon d'Or 2025 goes to the name echoes through the hall. Kylian Mbappe. Thunderous applause. Players rise to their feet. Legends nod with approval. Fans in Paris erupt into celebrations. On social media, timelines explode with messages, gifs, and endless debates. The king has finally been crowned. And then the camera cuts to Fabrizio Romano. Not literally on stage, but on your phone, on your feed, on your screen. His words ring out again. Confirmed. Official. Kylian Mbappe wins Ballon d'Or 2025. Here we go. The seal is broken. The speculation ends. The confirmation is absolute. But this isn't just about one trophy. This is legacy. This is history. For years, the Ballon d'Or has been dominated by Messi and Ronaldo. Their era seemed eternal, their stranglehold unbreakable. But tonight, with this award, a new chapter begins. Mbappe's chapter. The heir to the throne has arrived, and he's no longer waiting in the wings. He's sitting on the throne, crown in hand, golden ball at his feet. Fans across France see this as vindication. For years they've argued that Mbappe was underrated, that his brilliance was overshadowed by others, that his time was overdue. Tonight they finally get their proof. And in Madrid, whispers grow louder. If Mbappe achieved this away from Spain, imagine what he could do if he wears the white of Real. The speculation, the transfer rumors, the dreams, they all ignite again. For Manchester United, Chelsea, and Premier League fans, it's bittersweet. They look on and wonder, what if? What if Mbappe had taken the leap to England? What if Old Trafford had seen him sprinting down the wing, or Anfield had tried to contain him? Questions with no answers, but with one undeniable truth. Mbappe belongs to history now. And here's where I want you, the fans, to weigh in. Drop your comments below. Do you agree that Mbappe deserves this Ballon d'Or? Or do you believe someone else was robbed? Was it Haaland's year? Vinicius' year? Maybe Messi's swan song should have been honored? Tell me what you think. Because tonight, while Fabrizio Romano has confirmed it, football is nothing without debate, without passion, without the roar of the supporters. So remember this moment. Remember the leaked letter, the suspect K, the suspense, the confirmation. Remember Fabrizio's words, "Here we go." Because years from now, when fans talk about the night Mbappe finally claimed the Ballon d'Or, they won't just talk about the trophy. They'll talk about the drama, the mystery, the speculation, and the moment confirmation finally arrived. Ladies and gentlemen, the Ballon d'Or 2025 winner is Kylian Mbappe. Confirmed. Official. History made. Here we go.